Namaskaram, welcome to PGurus. I'm your host JK. So I'm kind of trying to tone down today being Republic Day. Happy Republic Day to everyone, all Indians around the world. And also, I might have the look of Mahakumbh. I guess some place that you have to visit this year, right now. Anytime when you get a chance, you can just go there. But today we have a guest, and we're going to discuss something important. Before that, the rituals. Do like, share, and subscribe. So we have with us Srikumar Kannan tonight to discuss about various things, especially about Tamil Nadu BJP as well as Delhi elections, how it's faring or how it's going to go further. So Namaskaram, Swami.
Namaskaram, Mr. JK.
So how are you? It's been a long time.
Yes, I am fine with your wishes and God's blessings.
I guess give something to us as well, and we want to live better, at least in TN in Chennai. Today, I guess the Republic Day speech by Governor, he has been pretty harsh on the current suspension as we see it. But just talking about the topic that we have on hand today, TN BJP state president. I guess they have elected their district representatives, district presidents, around 33 of them is already there, and they're gonna elect or choose their leader. Who is it going to be? We know for sure it's going to be Annamalai, but what exactly is the process that's going to happen? And is there anyone who is contesting against him in this?
Yes, sir. Actually, what's happening is the general process in the BJP is the district level presidents of in each state, they will be selected. And based on which the mandal level people will be elected, and thereafter that mandal level people will elect the state president, and the state president will nominate the national president. This is a usual procedure. So they want to kickstart. They already kickstarted, and they wanted to complete the entire process well within February of 2025. So there are some states which have already completed the selection of the state presidents, like Chhattisgarh, Assam, some northeastern states like even Arunachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, they have completed. Goa, they have completed. Now it is a turn of Tamil Nadu. What I am hearing is it may be around 27th or 28th, the whole process will be completed. In this regard, a first set of 33 presidents, they were selected a couple of days ago. And about a dozen presidents were selected yesterday. That's what I am hearing. So here, the district mean they are not the actual districts. The districts are further subdivided into number of zones, I should say. There are about 90 such zones, out of which around 45 to 50 places where they have selected the district presidents. And now, as you rightly mentioned, Annamalai will be the obvious choice. That's what I am also feeling, for certain reasons which I will be explaining in our conversation. And I suppose that there are no one at present who are in the competition for challenging the position of Mr. Annamalai and electing themselves into the nomination towards the state president of the BJP. Right now, it is one and only Annamalai. That's what I am hearing. So
Mr. K. Annamalai going to be unopposed state president. I guess he's going to have his second term. How long it's going to last? 3 years, right? 2 to 3 years, correct?
Yeah, usually the president's position is they will be having a term of 3 years and a maximum of 2 terms, that is 6 years. That is in continuation, not more than 6 years. Earlier, if you see the BJP president's position, it was 1 term of 4 years. Earlier, this was well before Bangaru Lakshman and Kushabau Thackeray, those time, I mean to say, it was about 4 years tenure was there. Later, it was cut short into 1 term of 3 years and a maximum term of 2 terms. So, Annamalai was made a party president in the year 2021. So, his term is ending in 2024 or 25 now. Now, the president's position will be for 3 years. But all depends upon the performance of the BJP in the year 2026, where the assembly elections are slated.
Right. I guess many people kind of do not even touch upon the fact that a couple of parties dissolved and joined BJP due to his leadership. One being a national party like AAP, right, which is going to elections in Delhi this season. They kind of dissolved their state unit in Tamil Nadu and joined in BJP, the party, as well as we know the 𝗪𝗔𝗐𝗏 of 𝗘𝗙𝗪𝗏. Isn't that significant in terms of any president that have held this position before, or even for that matter, any state?
I don't think so, because these are some letter-pad parties, and their merger into the BJP will not make any significant impact other than a small headline in a newspaper which will be appearing in the 4th or 6th page. So what I personally feel is the BJP, in order to make its mark significant, it has to have a concrete plan. First of all, it should have a proper ideological clarity. Now, what I feel is the BJP is in crossroads as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned. There are two options. One is to occupy the main opposition space, or it has to aspire for a coalition politics. There are only two options. So, to position itself into the main opposition space, it has to occupy the position of ADMK. So, for that, it has to, oppose the DMK in each and every front. Then only it will get that position of occupying the ADMK's position. Right now, BJP is lagging in that front. The second option is to have a coalition. The coalition option is only restricted not only with these NDA partners, but also with the ADMK. So, if Annamalai wants to have an alliance with the ADMK, then he has to soft pedal on so many things. So, whether he is planning in that front, that we have to wait and see. And moreover, the BJP has to strengthen its, grassroots level politics, especially the booth level workers. So what we have seen is the turnaround of BJP happened in some crucial states, which was attributed only towards its booth level workers. Of course, the helping hand from RSS. Take for example Chhattisgarh. Take for example Haryana. And take, for example, even in some places like Telangana, where, to some extent the booth level workers and to some extent the helping hand from RSS is helping. There are some places like Karnataka and Bengal, where the BJP even have lost towards the principal ruling party, but they have held on with their vote bank. In the recently concluded assembly elections also, in Karnataka, BJP has not lost its vote bank, even in Bengal. But for BJP in Tamil Nadu, for example, right now they claim that they have got around 11% of votes. So to sustain it, it needs to have a proper booth level committee and an empowered booth level committee in place.
Right. Right now, if you see, there are feelers between non-Tamil country and BJP, if you have noticed. Right. Both party leaders, or in fact, party members, are backing each other with regards to one topic, E.V. Ramaswamy, as we know it. Do you think there is a chance of BJP or NTK, non-Tamil country, moving towards BJP by the election time?
I don't think so. But I can certainly say one thing, that the BJP had ceded its ideological space earlier to Jayalalitha-led AIDMK. When Jayalalitha was there as Supremo of AIDMK, the BJP didn't made any significant headway in the regional politics. So all its ideological inclinations were hijacked by Jayalalitha. Right now, what Seeman of Nam Tamil Katchi is doing is he has understood that his vote base is getting eroded by the entry of another person, another actor, Vijay, into the regional politics. So he is in search of new, political vote base. So he has picked up the EVR issue, and specifically in that, what he is seeing a significant vote base of the BJP, or have started. They have started, giving feelers or supporting the Naam Tamizhar Katchi's cause or whatever it may be. So that means he is able to capture the imagination of the BJP voters to some extent. And that is why I mean to say the Tamil Nadu BJP needs an ideological clarity. So, soft pedaling in its ideological issues, compromising on certain issues for political short-term returns. So this won't help the BJP. That's what I feel. But politically speaking, both BJP and Naam Tamizhar Katchi won't align with each other. But if the BJP and Tamil Nadu doesn't have any clarity, then we can very well assume that it is ceding its ideological space to Naam Tamizhar Katchi.
I guess very well said that point. Uh, let's move from state presidentship to the central leadership as we know it for BJP. BJP is also up for change in guard in terms of BJP president. We're going to see JP Nadda might be going out. We'll wait and see. But earlier we had from Nitin Gadkari to Rajnath Singh, to many people from different sources. In fact, Nadda came from Himachal Pradesh. Who you think going to be the next possibility of having a next party president for BJP?
The next possible party president could be Bhupendra Yadav, according to me. There are multiple reasons for it. Bhupendra Yadav is from Hindi heartland. He is from Rajasthan, Alwar parliamentary constituency, where he has got elected. He has a rich parliamentary experience. Right now, he has been elected to Lok Sabha. Earlier, he was elected to Rajya Sabha from different states. He was a member of so many standing committees, parliamentary standing committees. He has, even now as a union minister, he has a ministerial experience also. He has held so many organizational responsibilities he had held already, starting from being as a spokesperson, party organizational in charge for different states, general secretary. So, and he has a command over languages like English and Hindi. Is a lawyer by profession, so he suits it well. But I don't know whether he will be made. He would be made. The other aspirants are there is Manohar Lal Khattar is there from Haryana. Another is Dharmendra Pradhan. Somebody says, but what would suit the BJP is Bhupendra Yadav, because being an youngster, that's one reason. He is a silent party worker, so he has not got caught in any big controversy. And the third one, his background as a OBC leader will suit both Bihar and UP in the future politics for BJP. So these are the credits to his CV. But one disadvantage for Bhupendra Yadav is if Amit Shah and Modi thinks that we want to have another leader, a new leader, like a women leader or so for BJP, then their plans could change. But we can assume that Bhupendra Yadav he's an Ajata Shatru. He doesn't have any enemies within the party, and Sangh also has no problem with him. So if all goes well, then we can safely assume that Bhupendra Yadav could be the next BJP president.
Right. BJP is known for throwing surprises. Hopefully, maybe the name that you suggested might happen in the near future once all the state president election gets over.
Because I have a bitter experience. Earlier, I was mentioning the name of Mr. Om Mathur. The next day, he was made as a governor of Sikkim. So that is.
Let's see. In fact, let's see whether luck favors Bhupendra Yadav this time. Just another matter of few days. Hopefully, we'll get to know the name soon. Now, moving to the Delhi elections. By the way, viewers, if you have any questions, just do drop in and we'll pick it up as and when we complete the discussions on the topics that we have on hand. Delhi elections. I just have this question, but many people have there in mind. In terms of hypocrisy, if I have to call it, BJP has gone to court against freebies, and they have announced flurry. In fact, I guess you can't even count them. So I guess they're coming out with list after list of freebies in the manifesto. 1, 2, 3 is what you have seen now, including I guess some people might get surprised that there is a provision where in the manifesto they said they're gonna give caste-based scholarship or dole out some amount for certain communities. Where is this heading? Is our kind of politics pulling BJP into this, or what exactly is the reason for all this? Is or BJP thinking that they have to go the extra yard or mile even to win this election?
Regarding Delhi election is concerned, the BJP, regarding coming to freebies, I will list out what's the compulsion for the BJP which had made them to do so. Number one, the BJP, as you rightly said, is very serious of winning Delhi elections this time. That is the point number one. If they are not serious, then you will not see such type of freebies or whatever it could be, which is being doled out to the people of Delhi. After 1993, it is the first election with the BJP is trying its luck much harder than the previous times during Delhi this time. If BJP wins this time, it is after 1993 they are going to win. You can see the significance about the 3 decades of time the BJP will be making a Delhi government. Number two, unlike the other states, Delhi is being a very, very small state, but the population mix which is making the job of the BJP very difficult. It cannot, target one community. If you see Delhi, it is surrounded by the border states of, you have Haryana, you have Himachal, you have UP, and the population mix. If you see, you have, Dalits, you have Punjabi community, you have Jats, you have even Brahmins, you have a significant amount of Baniya community, and even central government employee communities are there. There is a large chunk of students, and economically, if you see, there are well established colonies to Jhuggi-Jhopdis on the other side, and so it is a very, very complex state comparing with the others. So but it was earlier dominated only by 2 national parties, BJP and Congress. With the entry of AAP, so it has grabbed the position of Congress. Earlier, if you see, I am telling about from 1993 till 2013, the position was dominated by BJP, Congress, and it had some extent of BSP also, because there are a significant Jatav voters of Jatav community of SC in Delhi. Also, Valmiki communities also are there. So these are the 3 major parties which dominated Delhi elections. Later, what happened? There is a shrinkage of the others in Delhi and also Congress. BJP is able to maintain its vote share from 35% to 39% for the last few elections. The meltdown of Congress from a historic 40%, 40+ percentage to 4% in 2020 gave the rise of AAP about more than 50%. And the people of Delhi were also accustomed to this freebie culture. And there is an element of, believing Arvind Kejriwal only for this freebie culture, if not for anything. So this is this is even compelling the BJP. As you rightly said, though it's against the Dravidian culture, but the necessity of the BJP to win the Delhi elections is compelling them to adopt the same approach of Aam Aadmi Party. But the only thing is they are able to deliver on this, specifically some concrete issues of the purification of Yamuna River and giving a significant rise in the civic issues, particularly in the mohalla clinics, electricity, roads, pollution control, as well as in other civic issues, even water issues. Then I believe that the necessity of the Revdi culture will also be brought down.
Right. In fact, that begs to ask the question. BJP, as we have seen, may be prodding regional parties in their effort to actually have Congress Mukt Bharat. Is that what we are reading? Are we reading right?
You are absolutely right. But that calculation went wrong for BJP in the year 2015 and 2020. So I am taking you back to the history of BJP, particularly in Delhi election is concerned. In 1998, BJP lost Delhi because of the onion crisis. In 2003, BJP wanted to try its luck in Delhi because it won in Madhya Pradesh through Uma Bharti and in Rajasthan by Vasundhara Raje. In Delhi, it projected Madanlal Khurana once again in the year 2003. But Sheila Dikshit, by that time, she gained some good name, particularly on governance. So she was voted back in 2003. 2008, it was the BJP's lack of interest during that time, and it was V.K. Malhotra who led the BJP at that time. They were unable to dislodge Sheila Dikshit during that time. 2013, the people of Delhi wanted to vote out Congress because of so many corruption allegations during that time. But they had two options, so their vote preferences got divided between BJP as well as Aam Aadmi Party. That is the reason in the 2013 we saw a split verdict, and no party was having the single majority on its own. 2015, as you rightly mentioned, the BJP did a blunder by allowing the Aam Aadmi Party to win so that the Congress Mukt Bharat becomes a reality. Because 2014 May, BJP got power in central government, but they prolonged the president's rule and until February 2015, and by that time Arvind Kejriwal regrouped his party, and he was able to convince the voters that the first time to 2013 to take the support of Congress was a historic blunder, and he wants to prove himself in 2015. 2020 was another, it was a colossal blunder of the BJP on one side. It was a historic opportunity lost by the people of Delhi on the other side, I should say. Because in February, he was voted back to power, January end or February, and we can see the agitations taking a different turn, particularly the CAA agitations, then and the farmers' protest. It all happened because of the logistic supports of Aam Aadmi Party. So now what is compelling the BJP is, after winning back Haryana, to have a safe, secured law and order in and around Delhi. It is becoming a very much necessity in the national interest to dislodge the Aam Aadmi government and establish its own government in Delhi. So this is the single point, far-sighted, or a large objective of the BJP that is compelling them to take such adaptive measures. For that purpose only, they have sought the help of RSS also in this regard. And right now, what I am hearing is RSS is also helping the BJP in different seats.
Right. So during the campaign, we couldn't see much. I guess we know that Congress has already given way for AAP. They are not much serious about even contesting in Delhi election. But is BJP, as you said, has to be serious. But do you think, are they making campaign with regards to Arvind Kejriwal on bail? That most of his cabinet ministers, at least 2 to 3 of them, is already in jail, and they are still to come out. Is there any campaign against Arvind Kejriwal being corrupt and on jail? I guess he's on bail right now.
Unfortunately, the corruption issue is becoming a non-issue in Delhi. So the inefficiency of the government or the governance, it could be the first and foremost campaign issue, particularly the civic issues, the non-performance of the state governments, the failure of 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏 Party in delivering its earlier promises. Those are the main issues which is haunting them. The main reason behind is the level of votes which the 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏 Party got in the past 2 elections, 15 and 20. It got more than 50% of votes, around 53% of votes, and about 60 plus vote seats. It got 67 in 2015 and 62 in 2020. So the expectation of the people were to that level. So, but at the same time, the Sheesh Mahal issue, the corruption issue, that could be an issue particularly for middle class voters. But as far as the large section of voters are concerned in Delhi, the non-performance on civic issues is the main issue as far as Delhi is concerned.
Right. So far we have some 3 questions, and if we can just have them. But
Please.
yeah, so let me see if we have questions right away. Comments.
Mr. JK, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
So if I can, if you can read the questions for me, please.
Yeah. So I can read for you for sure. So why is Annamalai attacking the Periyarists and that ideologies, right? So this late narratives and propaganda has to be countered.
Countered strongly, and people, should be made aware. Yeah, Mr. Suresh Kumar, I will say, people may, may not agree with me specifically on this issue. Many people may be, they may feel my comments a bit rude. But what I could say is, Mr. Annamalai lacks an ideological clarity. If you could remember, he was the one who said that I am here to promote 𝗓𝗏𝗻 plus. That means the BJP is meant to have a nationalist idea. Nationalism in Tamil means 𝗏𝗍𝗻. But what he mentioned earlier was he is here to propagate 𝗓𝗏𝗻 plus. So what is 𝗓𝗏𝗻 plus? That means he is accepting 𝗓𝗏𝗻 as a base, and he wants to spice it up with some additional aspects. If you accept the 𝗓𝗏𝗻 as a base, you cannot give the counter to EVR or his ideology. So that is the basic flaw with Annamalai as far as the ideological leaning is concerned. So I don't dispute his popularity among the cadres, among the public, the goodwill he is enjoying right now, and the expectation he is bearing from the people. So that that is a different aspect. As but far as ideology is concerned, I think he needs a better clarity. He needs to attend a lot of workshops relating to nationalism as well as the BJP's ideological workshops. I mean to say, then only he will get more clarity. Otherwise, what happens is in Tamil Nadu, opposing certain ideology means that you are against the Tamil culture. That is what you are branded with. So I feel to get a popular opinion or to get more popular, I think Annamalai is also sailing with that popular culture. Instead of establishing his own, ideological preferences. For example, he had done some good things, especially on NEET. He didn't failed with the popular culture. He said that supporting NEET is there to do good for the students. Likewise, he has to also take an ideological clarity in his stand. Then these issues will be sorted out.
Right. Thank you, Suresh Kumar, for the question. So right now we have another
And
question.
Mr. Magnet Ranga, yeah, Mr. Magnet Ranga, I will read it with your permission, Mr. JK. Namaskara. It is extremely
Yeah,
difficult to change the mindset of the people entrenched over the generations. How capable BJP of doing it? It can happen. It can't happen in a short while. So, how
yeah.
far ahead it may be planned? Yeah. So, I think Mr. Magnet Ranga is asking about Tamil Nadu. So I tell Mr. Magnet Ranga that see, for Congress it becomes easy for them to get vote bank. If you see, because their vote bank was already available. Now it is towards a diminishing way. But as far as BJP is concerned, each and every votes they are getting, they are earning it. They are setting it out to build on it. That is making their job much more difficult. If you see, when it was started, it was seen as a Brahmin Baniya party. Then, because it had such type of leaders at that time, later some leaders from OBC background began to gain more prominence in BJP. It was Kalyan Singh, Uma Bharti, Narendra Modi. So it slowly got the OBC support into it. Later, it also attempted to have, tribal support into it. And also now it is also attempting for some minorities, be it some Christian support or whatever it is, Pasmanda Muslims, like that it is trying to add on to it. In Tamil Nadu also, the plan was to project itself as a viable alternative to the Dravidian politics. But what happened is the hesitancy of some leaders to take on people like Jayalalitha or Karunanidhi on the ideological aspects, and also the compromise formula or the compromise stand of central BJP also led to the fall of the state BJP. So it was during Vajpayee's time that the state units were not empowered. Say starting from Odisha, Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Punjab. Now you can see the state units are getting liberated one by one. You have seen Odisha, BJP is, got liberated from the alliance politics. It won the election also in Odisha. Maharashtra, it came out of the clutches of the Bal Thackeray's Shiv Sena, and it was now Shiv Sena is now a junior partner to the BJP. Akali Dal also from Punjab, and Bengal also from Mamata Banerjee. It got out of that alliance, and now it is trying its luck there. So likewise, it has to do in Tamil Nadu, but unfortunately, Tamil Nadu, it is a leadership. It is a state level plan. It needs a strategy. It needs a plan. How to build a party from its grassroots, and just relying on just a star power or one face. The face is important, I agree, but that one face alone cannot make a significant breakthrough in Tamil Nadu politics.
But in fact, just going back to his question, do you think is it possible in our generation? I guess though he said it's a short while, it's not possible in short while. I guess it's been a long time, right? We know the BJP ideology since I guess in inception, at least in Tamil Nadu as well. We know for long they have a strong nationalistic ideology and image. As you said, right now I guess they want to eat into Dravidian oats and trying to just dissolve those images and get into the state level politics, at least in Tamil Nadu. Do you think it is possible for BJP to make headway and smash all these fake narratives against BJP as well as nationalism in Tamil Nadu in the short term, in our generation?
I would say nothing is impossible in politics. And when the BJP as a party can get over in Tripura uh, from from about 1% or 0% vote share to more than 43% of vote share, replacing the well entrenched CPM communist rule in Tripura. It is not impossible for BJP for making a impact in Tamil Nadu. Because Tamil Nadu, I believe that Tamil people are more nationalist in their mindset, and they only need a proper platform. And see, the Tamil Nadu people, they vote for DMK and ADMK because there are no other alternatives available. That is their only options available before them. So if you make that option more viable, then it will very well catch the imagination of the people of Tamil Nadu. Steve, how BJP got about 11% votes? People will say that it is because of Annamalai, it is because of Modi. It is not so. It's not because of Annamalai and Modi alone. Because people are fed up with this Dravidian culture. They want to have a nationalist alternative. So when they see a nationalist alternative, Congress was one, which was the natural preferences. Unfortunately, Congress is now with the Dravidian party. So they vote for some other person who is new. And if you see, if the same BJP is aligning with ADMK, it will not get that much votes. So they want a non-Dravidian alternative. And it is having also a nationalist viewpoint. So for which there is always a room in Tamil Nadu politics. And if BJP is committed to that ideological, space and its long-term strategy, then it can very well build itself. But it is if it is, interested in having a short-term gain and, postpone its growth in the future, then it will take much more time, more than our generations. It all depends upon the BJP strategists or who are sitting, planning the growth of the BJP in each state.
Right. So I will have the last question of the day out of my mind, and is asking the tungsten, right, ponder with carbon power at 2200 Celsius, and we get the best drillers, right, to start from. Hence, if we go for the heavy stoned self-reliance, we might stand development. Yeah. So
Honestly speaking,
more of science.
More of science, and I don't have any idea in this regard. I beg your pardon.
Right. So I guess we have come to the end of our time. It's almost 40 minutes. And thank you very much for all the three questions. Though I kind of say apology for not able to respond to the last question. I guess this is absolutely 22 degrees Celsius, tungsten, and I get at least BJP as well as DMK both are taking credit for the stoppage of any drilling in just the tungsten mountains or whatever in Madurai. But yeah, thanks a lot. And Srikumar ji, thank you once again very much. And so because it's a holiday, we kind of gave leave to Sree Iyer for today, and we'll be back soon with all of you. Once again, thank you very much, and have a great day ahead. Have a great week ahead, and happy Republic Day once again. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaskar. Jai Hind.